Welcome to the History Hunter, welcome to our small adventures with the World War II time frame. We are going back to the fantastic little peninsula where we have found so many incredible things. Please watch episode number 1 first. I will put a link to the video in the video description. If you check out that first, you'll get more of the context and you can enjoy it actually even more. There are so many features here that it's absolutely mind-blowing, and today we're going to figure out what we found on the top there that we have never ever seen before, which I also think is ultra rare. So that is going to be fun. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment, watch our videos in full, do all of the good stuff, and check out the Patreon and PayPal links if you want to kind of support what we do, because we want to do more, go out and share even more. So with your kind support, we can do that. Also, thank you to my incredible Patreon team members already in there. You are the guys and girls who make this come true. With no further ado, let's go out and find the past together. See here, it was placed, this is the bunker, it's right here, and it's placed right on the edge. There is the water line, and this is where the Germans would expect the enemy to come in from. You can take out the vessels out there. Wow. This pedestal here, I think, is a 20mm flak 38, three-legged kind of stanchion. You would have the ammunition storages around here and here, and I do see something fantastic here. Let's go over here. See that barrel? They actually put a barrel there and show how it works. That's a coolant barrel. Show that many times. I've never seen it like this with a barrel actually standing next to it. Holy moly, that is special. That is not for the 20mm. I think that's, or is it? I don't know. But that's how it works. The barrel, when it gets hot, will be put into that tub with water, and it will cool off. And when it cools off, kind of being put back, you put the next one in, you use the one that's been cooled off, and you like the continuous loop like that. That is cool. Another one, Kraftstoff 200 Liter, feuergefährlich. Here. That means that drum barrel used to be an item of the German here that contained fuel for the German here. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. Alright, so we're walking on top of something here. Let's see if we can find stuff that gives it away. There's something there. Something there. What's going on? Well, let's head on out to the back here. Oh, there's something going on right there. So this is not a rock pile. This is actually coverage of a bunker which is underneath here. So let's see if we can find it. There it is. It's locked up. There are some fuel drum barrels standing here. Original communication pole from the ground. And that bunker, well, that belonged to the German here, and it was used as a commando fire and control bunker. So we go to the front side and see how that looks. Yep, that's what it looks like. You have this roof here, heavily fortified rocks on top of concrete, then the little slit where the fire and control crew would take and use a rangefinder. Let me get you in there. So look how thick wall this thing is, and on there would be the position where the fire and control crew would have full control of the view here and the position and of the activity out there in the ocean. And when they put out the calculations, they would give the fire and control order to the gun crew. They would put in the coordinates, and boom, off the projectile went. That is awesome to see that thing here. But there's another little thing that Eagle Eye spotted here, so let's check that out. Yeah, we got something going on here. Eagle eye, he spotted gun, gun, gun. Wow, just saw it. I'm gonna show you that. So we're gonna go further down first, and then we're gonna show you. Look at this thing here. Wow, it's a piece of the firing control and range finder, and here is a attachment for the you know, binoculars, whatever they use to look out to the ocean side there. And wow, just fantastic spot. But let's go up and see if we can find that gun he's telling about. Could be pretty interesting. It's an absolutely beautiful piece, and I think you're going to enjoy this. We're walking up the same stairways and trench system that the Germans used, and when the alarm went, well, they manned this little gun up here. Just before we get up, you can see this is probably ammunition storage that was casted in here. And see, this is a beautiful set of trenches. Not a running trench, but it's a protection trench to get up to the gun position, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Well, what about that, huh? That is a gun that was actively used here. It's camouflage painted, and the barrel, everything is there. We're going to go inside, have a little look, have a little peek inside where the crew was. And let's have a look at some of the details around this gun placement here. Wow, let's have a look inside here. This is where it all took place. This is where the gunners sat. This is where they cranked the handles and pushed the buttons. And let me show you something here. Can you see that? For the Einsetzen. I can't read it, but it's there. And there are so much gear in here. Like huge cranks here. You had your feet there. This would swivel around. I'm not sure what caliber or anything, because this took us totally by surprise. I never knew it was here. We just saw it. So the bridge is just behind here. Not that easy to see. There's some numbers there. So maybe like the bridge handle, boom. And in here, the same, a lot of gear, a lot of functions. Wow, look at that wheel there with all the numbers and stuff. That is probably what they used to know all the details to shove off or fire around. See that? 14, 15, 16, and a lot of numbers here. That is really interesting. It's another handle, the crank here, some gears, seat for the firing crew. I'm not sure. This is also interesting. Look at that. Maybe you can see that. You see that? That's also a dial going around there with tons of numbers on. And there is something here. Let me see here. I can't make out what that is. It's a bit dark in here. Old used eyes. Doesn't work that well in here. Okay, this is just fantastic. Just spotted this thing here running next to the gun emplacement, so I was a bit curious about that. Okay, there's a kind of a little pocket thing there. Coming over here. What is here? Also kind of a little room or pocket. See, this is fantastically well made. Oh, it's another one. Okay, what on earth is going on here? This is very special. Okay, so it goes all the way down here to round hole. Oh, is that a MG turret? Let me see. Oh, I think we have to go to the top side to see that. All right, let's do that. This is very, very windy. Hope the microphone can actually do this. It is so windy, I can't tell you. But that's a MG machine gun turret bunker. You can see the ring. There was a guy down there with an MG, and they were able to swivel around and just kind of use that thing at its best advantage possible out there towards the ocean. And I don't know what this is, but this is underneath the gun. Holy moly, what is going on here? Look at that, seems like a munition storage. And what is that? Wow, that is pieces of the emergency escape hatch system in the bunker, which is right there. And I'm guessing that is closed off. I'm just gonna go down here for the sakes of it and see if it is closed off. Of course it is, with a massive door. That would have been so cool to look at, but it's closed off and we can't get in there. That's too bad. See the ventilation shaft there. I wasn't expecting to get in there anyway, but wow, this place is just amazing. And Eagle Eye just told me he spotted something else here, so we have to go and look at that. But that is rare. That is the system where they pull out these so they can escape through the emergency hatch. Just got to know some information from a local here. The whole hillside here was mined. Absolutely every meter of land down there was mined. So I'm guessing that's not the best terrain to go kind of like for a walk. I'm not sure whether I would do that today, but they mined it, and after the war they would supposedly take off all of them, but there was a guy who was very heavily severely injured just a couple of years after the war, he said. So that's a pretty neat little history. Oh wow, what on earth is this? This looks to be like something very, very special. I've never ever seen anything like it. It's placed right here where the guns are, or used to be. Probably a 20mm flak gun that used to be here. What the heck is that? Is that what they call an ice crawler? This is absolutely unreal. Let's check it out from the other side. What on earth is that? Never ever seen one. Leave alone having to know what it is. I've never ever seen anything like it. What on earth is this thing? This is very, very interesting. Wow, look at that. Aha. This must have been some kind of specialized vehicle. Is that one of the glacier vehicles with the or is it a heavy duty kind of pulling vehicle to pull heavy duty gear? Must have been kind of like a belt around this wooden thing. Oh, this is unreal. Gotta figure out what that is. This thing here, standing next to this area, I'm guessing maybe that turret there. Yeah, that could be it. That turret, what's it say? M7? M7, okay. Doesn't tell me too much. Well, I had to figure that out. It was kind of like the mission I had to do when I left that area. Took me a while. It is something absolutely awesome. It's something I've never seen before, and it is extremely rare, and I don't know why that is there. But do you want to see what it is? Well, it's at least parts of this here. See that? That is a French Renault FT tank. And yeah, the Germans took them. And they were very specialized. They are remnants of the First World War. There's one in the forest, see that? And they are pretty spectacular. They weighted about 6.5 tons, around 5 meters long. There was a crew of 2. You had one commander, which was the guy there, and you had one driver. It would have a 37mm gun, or could have an 8mm Hutchins machine gun. It was powered by a 4-cylinder Renault 4.5 liter engine with just 39 horsepower, and the practical operational range was around 60 kilometers. So that is one of the most awesome things I found or saw in a place like that. And I tried to dig more into it, and it seems like the Germans actually brought it to a other location, and then somehow it ended up here, and I really don't know how, but that is amazing. I hope the rest of it is still there. As we saw, it was just this side here, the hole and the turret. That was awesome. So I'm guessing maybe that is somewhere around there. I couldn't tell you. Maybe they're going to do something with it or rebuild it. I don't know, but that was such an amazing experience to just boom, randomly coming to that location, and suddenly boom, there's this thing and you don't know what it is. And now we know. A Renault FT tank from the First World War, used again in the Second World War. How about that? That's what it's all about. Us going out, doing the research, travel, go to location and find special things like that. And that's what we need your support for. As I said, check out the Patreon and PayPal thing. Wow, that was such a great position. Love to share it with you. We're sitting here, we're gonna drink some iced tea and just continue on our road trip. This was not planned. This was so spectacular that we just had to show it to you, and we were very glad that we did. These bunkers and placements and guns, it's just amazing. There are more here than you normally will see on a German or a French coastal artillery museum, and I'm very, very happy that we saw it. Well, please subscribe, share, comment, watch our videos in full. Also check out our giveaway videos in the beginning of each month. You can win beautiful handmade World War II diorama shadow boxes and artifacts. From me and Eagle Eyes, it's over and out. We are going to the next cool location that we're going to share with you. So stay safe, keep smiling, and see you later.